Hello and welcome to the closed beta for Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm pretty excited about it because I haven't played a Ghost Recon game in years and I'm really looking forward to a return to that type of setting. We're going to be in Bolivia, an open world setting, playing a FPS or an over-the-shoulder type of shooter if you want it to be like that. I'm going to take you through character creation. There's a lot to it. There's a lot that you can do to your character, and you can play with a group of friends once you're actually in the game in the campaign story mode. Later on, I'll have two friends joining me. We'll be doing two different playthroughs, one where we'll go loud and one where we'll go in quietly. That way, there's a bit of contrast and we have a different unique challenge each time. But my goal right now is to show you all that there is to show you in the actual character creation. We'll be heading into Bolivia to take down a drug cartel. You can be male or female, as you can see here. I've kind of worked on my character a little bit in terms of appearances, just so that you could see that. Initially, I kind of went for the Peaky Blinders look. I'm not sure how that'll go. I might change my mind on that. I did tweak my character just a little bit, but I'm going to go through all the clothing options and everything that you can do. You can even change your appearance later on whenever you're actually in the main game. There's apparently over 60 vehicles in the game, which is very cool. I always enjoy driving with friends, though not flying. I let my friends do the flying. You don't want me to fly. It doesn't really go very well. But initially, I kind of went for the Peaky Blinders look, just because I wanted to, I don't know, look a little bit trendier, but I will probably change that. There's a lot of Oakley themed stuff too. I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess Oakley was like, you know what? I want in. I'm more of a Ray-Ban guy, but that's just me. I wanted to give myself a scar just to kind of give the indication that I probably played Final Fantasy VIII. Not in a proper location for that type of scar, but hey, I'll take it. That razor scar was actually a little bit more appropriate, but I'll keep my eye scar. I do like it a lot. I might go for like a Metal Gear motif. And yeah, I definitely will tweak my character's appearance and what he wears depending on the mission, because I'd like to do that. Alright. Tattoo, Santa Maria. And a skull on my forearm, my left one. Let's go look at our clothing real quick. Business casual. A polo. I'm not going to go play golf in Bolivia. I'm here to kill people. A lot of people. But yeah, I think having the contrast of a loud mission, a hot mission, and a silent one will be very cool. That way you can kind of find out what you're capable of and to provide yourself and your team a different challenge each time. But usually when I try to go quiet, I might make an accident happen. But no, it should be pretty good. My friends can be pretty competent. Me, not so much. Hopefully they'll carry me to victory. Alright, I think I might keep that Cry Combat shirt. I'm kind of digging that. And as you can tell here, there's a lot of different colors to actually change the appearance. So even if you don't think there's a lot of options in one type of accessory or article of clothing, you can change how it looks, and it does change it up quite a bit. Oh look, I'm a walking bush. Great. I don't know if I want to be moving vegetation. That might be a bit much. I think my friend might have put that on. I think I'll keep the eye patch. I do like the aviators. Again, I'm a fan of Ray-Bans, but unfortunately, I do not have this unlocked. I need to defeat a guy for that in the actual story mode. I won't be chatting during the cinematic, that way you can enjoy that. And again, this is for people who want to see like every bit of the game. If you want to go straight to the gameplay, my next video will be only of that. That way, again, we have a variety of things, and you have the option to watch what you want to watch. A shamag. You know what? I might use it. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. But there's no reason to have characters that really look alike in here. You can definitely make your character look like however you want. I could go for the cowboy look. I know a friend of mine would enjoy that quite a bit. He likes big, goofy hats a lot. A good old 10-gallon, whatnot. A watch cap, yeah, it kind of gives me a very SOCOM feel, which I'm definitely digging. I remember SOCOM back in the day. I wish they didn't go down like a faster FPS route. Look, we have a Call of Duty. We don't need another one, okay? If you enjoy that type of game, then you can play that type of game. But for Ghost Recon and other games like that, I want something a little bit different. Yeah, my friend was telling me he was trying to learn how to fly a helicopter, and it really wasn't too bad, which can be good to hear, because I mean, it could be kind of dangerous whenever you're actually flying in a game with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, that could be a little bit difficult. Like in Battlefield, ooh, it gets kind of crazy. A camelback, I actually have one of those. Great. That's for water. That's really cool. All right, what am I gonna pick up from my back? Carrying my goods back there. a good way too for me to test the audio levels to make sure that when the cinematic is playing that I'm not too loud or it's not too quiet. Your feedback is always very important to me. Make sure that you leave a comment about whatever that you want, anything that you want me to do or anything that you want to see, let me know. We're in a closed beta again, so just kind of keep in touch with me and I'll read every comment. There are special outfits, and those are really cool too. Like, I'm kind of tempted to pick one of those, but I think I'm good right now with what I have. I want to have my own look. It'll definitely change over time because I like to have variety, that being the spice of life. Okay. What about a vest? I mean, I need to carry more things like magazines, clips, whatever. And by magazines, I mean, you know, the ones that are for needs, different type of needs, not combat needs. Yeah, I could go casual, but I think I want some knee pads. I mean, I couldn't imagine taking a knee in Bolivia. Ooh. There's a lot of rugged terrain down there. It's going to be a tough one. Couldn't even imagine fighting there. Forget that. I would not go to Bolivia. But yeah, we're going after the Santa Blanca cartel. They have pretty much control of the country. They've turned it into a narco state. Speaking of which, I really enjoyed that Netflix series based upon, you know... Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Am I done now? I think I might be done. I'm going to change up my beard a little bit. But yeah, Narcos is a really good show. I really enjoyed that outside of the narration of one of the protagonists of that story. Alright. Yeah, it's a little bit closer to what I like to sport in real life. A beard. Not always like that crazy looking. Not that rugged. Just because it's a bit much when I live in a very humid location. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, these are pretty creepy. Alright. A balaclava would be cool. Having one with only one, you know, opening for my eye kind of reminds me of Metal Gear. I don't know why. But there's my character. That's kind of what I want. And time for me to pop on in. And to actually get into the game. I'll play on Veteran. I mean, I'm sure you could change it whenever you play with a group of friends. And now we're loading in for the cinematic, and that's where I won't be chatting, so you can enjoy that. I'm going to make sure that it's actually adequately loud enough for people to hear. It's really not too long, though. It's like a 3-minute cinematic, and then we'll be in the game.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country?
I flew in business class from Manaus.
Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word hubris, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Here's where I come in now. Yeah, look at that. All of Bolivia. Well, not all, but a big portion of Bolivia. I'll have my friend Eric, who is called Otslow. He'll be the American. Then my other friend is Scottish, and his name is Lincoln, in case you're wondering. That way you know who we are. And I'm SurrealBeliefs, of course, or Surreal, or Matt. They might call me Matt. I don't know. They call me different things. Here we go. We've got to locate the Santa Blanca lieutenant, which we will definitely do. And again, we'll probably go in loud, then quietly. I might have it all as one video or two different ones. I'm not too sure yet. I'll really think about how I want that done. Let me know down below if you would like two different ones or one put together. That's really up to all of you. But look forward to more Ghost Recon content. It'll be coming out very, very soon. Thank you for watching, and as always, until then.